last week we talked about the comments we have of potential topics we were interested in, like the oil shale and the coal mine in China, oil shale in Estonia. So I guess that's what we were trying to do.
Yeah, and as you mentioned before, it will be interesting for us to dig out some interesting information about the coal or oil shale itself, what they consist of, um, how it was forming by the time, from which kind of ingredients, and what are they related to people,
Yeah.
and which now appropriate, like starting use it in their own profits. And what could be general between this kind of fossils and human itself. And it will be very interesting to look also through this kind of site as like personal story in the context of the country economy, because these fossils or minerals that our countries have, it is their like kind of power to be presented in the world. It is the like big numbers, big income, but yeah, and also to talk about what kind of influence of this production.
I did some research about the oil shale, which is kind of, I was not exactly know what is that. I don't know how the oils was kind of the storage inside of the mineral or like in the stone. Is that just like physically kind of combine them together, or like in the chemist way, like they are kind of have this new crystals or like something inside. So that's something like I feel interested to me from like a macro idea, like a lens to see closely like these natural minerals, why they are worth the money, or like why they bring all these potential issues we are having right now. I think that they are in the positions more like in the neutral way. They are objective existence. They are not good or bad. I feel the idea and the beauty of that is how with the time, how they're formed, because they used to be something organic, like anything you can burn used to be trees or animals. They're the body all kind of squeezed together, being burned, or like high pressure, they become to this form, and in that way kind of continue. There's kind of like a circulation, I would say, right? Like anything was kind of growing and it dead and it becomes another form to circulate it. Maybe we can just talk about the stone themselves, like oil shale and the coal. We can talk about the stone itself from them, almost like diagnose them, like what is behind of it, what they are made of, and also in another way we can talk about like a more romantic way, or like to can think about the relationship of mineral with human and with time, with society as well. One thing I was trying to say is like, it also kind of make me think a lot with this time with change. It's not just tracing back how they formed, also kind of how to move forward, because I was thinking about industrial revolutions back to the time most people, the whole country was surrounded by coal and fossils, the wind, or like the heat from the earth, or like the nuclear to
Energy.
transport to energy. You kind of see like they are kind of changing with the time going forward, and that bring a lot of kind of issues for both countries or our hometowns. I think, like we talked about last meeting, about people are losing their job. It's not because the oil shale and the coal are bad or like not needed anymore. It's just like the structure changed, how the economic, then people's needs are changed too, like from the energy, right? Yeah, I think that's a bigger picture to think about it, them as a, besides a stone, like they are something energy.
So yes, oil shale is an organic, rich, fine-grained sedimentary rock containing kerogen, a solid mixture of organic chemical compounds, from which liquid hydrocarbons can be produced, so-called oil shale. Shale oil is a substitute for conventional crude oil. However, extracting shale oil from oil shale is more costly than the production of conventional. I can send you.
Have like this kind of almost like layers, right? Different layers.
Yeah,
almost
it is
like
very
pattern.
layered.
Even some of them have fossils inside, like coral.
This kind of fossils. I will. I'm sending you right now in the chat.
I saw some like a lot of corals inside.
Corals,
It must be,
yes.
yeah, it must be that kind of make it burn. Well, which makes sense because basically oil in the ocean, I think it's from the same stuff, right?
New fossil fuel for century. Yes, and now it's closed. Will be closed.
I was checking oil shale. They have a little tag on the Google image directly said Estonia.
Yes, so we're like we are on the map.
Super popular. There is a photo. It's a pregnant woman looking out over oil shale mines.
Sorry?
I'll show you. Wait, how I do this? Okay.
Wow. What is it? A pregnant woman?
Yeah.
Looking out over oil shale mines in Kivili Daviruma. All right.
This one.
I
think you can see all these corals or like bodies from it inside of the oil shell. It's more like, you know.